Welcome back to the GTR Dynasty, everyone. Big Slime 365 here. We got P. Colligator, TCU, the number 2 ranked team in the country, facing off against Hell State and the Mississippi State Bulldogs, number 6 team. A rematch of last year's national title game, which the Mississippi State Bulldogs claimed victory to. So it's going to be a great matchup. We got Mississippi State by 3 in this matchup. And yeah, we're going to get it bracking here in Fort Worth. May or may not be joined by someone in the booth here later on. If not, no worries. Built different, we'll be able to handle it. The Horned Frogs and the purples. I like the purples with the white pants. Nice look. Here for the home crowd. Mississippi State coming off a victory against, I think that was a few weeks ago maybe. I can't even remember the schedule. But they did come off a victory against Oregon. Yeah, but that was a couple weeks ago. TCU with a victory over Arkansas in Arkansas, week 0. This will be the first time we see them here since the national title game last season. 2-0 TCU, 3-0 Mississippi State. No return here. Mississippi State and the all whites, which they did debut at the end of last season. Yeah, TCU 95 overall, really took a huge jump in the offseason in the transfer portal. Mississippi State up to upper 80s, but Bothwell, Fluff first down. They're going to lean heavy on Fluff here today. A little bit banged up over the last few weeks. TCU, another team with great running backs. So I think we're going to see a lot of the ground and pound. We're going to see who could win in the trenches. Two-yard gain on that handoff for Fluff. Dante Moore, the quarterback for Mississippi State, the transfer from Oregon, who, as we said previously, beat his former team down in Mississippi. Dropping back, Moore looking, still looking. He's got a crosser. Dropped on that. Good defensive just to disrupt that pass there. Yep. Wrapped him up, got the ball loose, no catch. Great protection though for the Mississippi State O-line, for the quarterback. Got a clean pocket, a lot of time. He is mobile, so that's something to think about here. Stadium Pulse rocking here in Fort Worth. Got a man on a drag route. Evans, he's hammered down. 4th and 5 now. I mean, right here around midfield at their own 41, they're going to punt it away. Try to play the field position game here. Hardman punts it off. Will we get a return? Yes, we will. Tatum, open. Ooh, what a move. Down the sideline. Kicker, punt of the beat. The Horned Frogs are going to take it back, punt return for a touchdown. What a move. Oh, he got sticky on him. He's jigging in the end zone now. Look at him go. Oh, they are fired up here on the sidelines. What a play. Special teams. You know, back in the day, special team touchdown, you get a Whopper the next day. So Whoppers for the whole team there. 7-0 Horned Frogs have not ran a play on offense yet. I mean, Tatum, he's a transfer from Oklahoma. A lot of people wanted him. Really only want to go to Texas schools. So, kind of have a question for myself. But, what a player. As you see the quarterback comparison. Josh Hoover, the Furry, coming back for his senior year here at TCU. Now, here we go, second offensive drive. They give it the fluff for the Bulldogs. Yeah, you know, that's one thing about punting. I mean, if you're around midfield, I say go for it. 4th and 5. Hindsight's 20/20, I know, but first and 10. We got a play action. He's got a man deep on the crosser. Evans down the sidelines. That's going to be a Bulldog touchdown. What an answer from the Bulldogs. Dante Moore. Deep crosser to Evans. Just like that, we're going to get a tied ball game. We see a kickoff, no return. Now we'll see TCU's offense for the first time today. I expect it to, you know, a lot of reads to happen here for this quarterback. Going to make the right decision. I expect to see a lot of running game, though. Hoover's going to hand it off to Tatum. He had the punt return earlier. Gets a gain of 2. Heisman caliber, Shifty. Wow. Really showed it on his punt return. We got shotgun now. Drops back. Hoover got an out route to, I want to say that's the tight end there. Oh, that was a receiver. I'm sorry. He's going to hand it off to Tatum up the middle. He's going to get a gain of 4. You know, not known for his between the tackles ability there, but I mean he broke through and carried some guys with him. See this ace formation, single back, gives it up to Tatum again. He cuts back up the middle. Nice little zone blocking action there with the cutback. Ooh, dropping back now on 1st and 10. Drops way back. Got a crossing route to Baker with a spin. Gets down to the 10. What a throw. And that's just classic Picola Gator right there. Gets the deep crossing route. Wide open. It's like cover 3 there. You know, you gotta get pressure if you're the Mississippi State Bulldogs defense. You know, you gotta get some pressure on that quarterback. He was able to drop back plenty of time, scan, read, make the throw. Now we see a power, see an I formation. Not necessarily a power I, but an I formation. Gonna hand the ball off to Tatum. He's gonna have clear open field to the touchdown. The Horned Frogs get another one on the board. Oh, and he's living it up in the end zone. Look at that. And that kick's going to go into the end zone. Going to be fair caught. The Bulldogs back on offense for the 3rd time today. quick answer on their last drive. See what they're able to do here. First drive, punts the ball off. Second drive, we get a quick 2 to 3 play and a touchdown. Crowd's still very much in it right here. See a handoff to Lewis. He's the transfer out of Tennessee. Come back out here more with Lewis in the backfield. 3 receivers and a tight end. Dropping back more. He's got a man open. Throws it late. Williams catches it, but only a gain of 5. Not even, honestly. 3. Now 3rd and 5. And in motion. Moore dropping back. He's going to roll out a little bit. Looking. He's got plenty of room in green field to run. Gets the first down and Moore tiptoes down the sideline a little bit. Down to the 49 in Horned Frog territory. Run play, 2-yard gain. Second and 8 now for the Bulldogs. They're going to RPO out to Williams, and he's going to get tackled as soon as he catches it. Gain of 4, and I think that may take us to the second quarter. It looks like he might run a play here, actually. A little bit of tempo. Maybe just a bluff. Making the adjustments. Man in motion. Oh, he is going to snap it. Got a drag route, and I mean, it gets it, but a gain of 2 and still short of the first down. As we will go into the second quarter. TCU up 14-7 over Mississippi State. I mean, I think you go for it here. 4th and 2. You're on enemy 41. 2 yards. If you can't get 2 yards, then I don't know. Moore comes out. Bulldogs 5 wide. Blitzing. Screenplay to Lewis. He's got blockers. Open field. One man to beat. Doesn't do it, but makes a move into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just like that, tied ball game. The Horned Frogs sent the house, and just a beautifully drawn up screen to the running back there. Really a staple from this Mississippi State Bulldog offense. Screenplays, gets it off. I mean, there's nobody home. Got blockers downfield. Does have to, make a move on his own. He gets it done though. And the transfer coming from Tennessee, Lewis gets that touchdown. I mean, just the transfer portal this past year, just super active. I think if you didn't get anybody in the transfer portal, you just, you kind of shorted yourself, because there's plenty of talent in there, plenty to go around to everybody. Some teams took advantage, some didn't. Tied ball game now. Hoover dropping back here for TCU, looking, got a man on the outside. Didn't catch his name, but he catches out about Everhart, the speedy receiver. It says elusive route runner, but he's pretty fast. 2nd and 4 now. Hoover dropping back. He's getting blitzed, but he gets it off to Pimpton, the tight end, the All-American. Back for his senior season. 150 receiving catches last season. Now we see a goal line defense here for this single back offense, and I don't know if that's a smart idea. It is not. Tatum makes one move, and he's down the sideline. He's going to wave by to him. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Yeah, I mean, the minute I saw that defense come out there, I mean, that edge is wide open for the. I mean, he's what, a 97 speed running back? Oh, he's letting him know too. Crowd's going crazy for this guy. I mean, just an easy touchdown. I mean, Hell State clicks on to the user. I mean, you're not gonna be able to user tackle that guy. So I just think just a bad defensive call right there. And I think we're gonna get a return here. Oh, he gets to the outs. Oh, he just had a little bit of room, but not quite. Just didn't have that burst to really take it. As we saw, these two, in the national title last season went into double overtime. Moore hands it off to Lewis, gets to the outside. What a burst of speed. Double overtime. TCU just didn't convert the two-pointer there at the end. And we saw a fumble, a missed field goal, all kinds of stuff in that overtime. And one of the greatest national title games we've seen in the GTR Dynasty. These two battling it again here. Mississippi State kind of coming from behind. Moore running around looking for a man. Does not. Ooh, he takes a big hit, but gets the ball thrown away. Second and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Moore going to hand the ball off to Lewis. He's going to run into a wall right there. Only a gain of 1. Crowd getting back into it now. Dropping back more. He's got an open. He's going to take off and run with it. Smart decision. He's going to get the first down and more. I think that's something that the Bulldogs are going to have to do. They're going to have to get more involved in the run game. They're going to have to get him in some rollouts, some bootlegs, and get him out there in the open. And in motion, RPO to him. West gets the catch, 5-yard gain on it. Second and 5 now for the Bulldogs. Moore on a QB blast, gets up the middle, huge gain on the play. Like I said, you got to get more involved. You got to use every tool in your arsenal. See the top rushing yards on the season. Isaac Brown for Louisville. Just a tick under 600. The Heisman winner last season. Moore RPO gets it out to the receiver, but going nowhere. We got an injured lineman for the Bulldogs. Second and 8. Moore gonna hand it off to Lewis. He's gonna run his way down to the 18-yard line, just 1 yard short of the first down. 3rd and 1 now. I think that's something the Bulldogs are going to have to do. They're just going to have to, win in the trenches. Play SEC-style football. Full house now. 3rd and 1. This is big boy football right here. And he's going to take it down to the 2-minute warning. Little gamesmanship there. Third and 1 again here. We got trips to the right. We're going to hand it off to Lewis, and he's going to not get... Oh, he does get the first down. Refs gave him a good, generous spot there for the first. First and 10 now for the Bulldogs. We're live. Now a change at quarterback. The Bulldogs rolls out the backup, Taylor. Interesting call. He's actually going to throw it. Going to get it to Glover. Not known to throw the ball. Usually when he's in the game, he's running it. Now still in the game, Taylor. He's going to hand it off to Lewis. Lewis is going to cut back up the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It's kind of gritty in the end zone, but they left a lot of time on the board for this TCU offense. Booming out of the end zone. TCU going to take over on their 25-yard line. I'm not sure if there was anything going on with Moore, but he wasn't in the game for back-to-back plays. Be interesting to see. We're dropping back. Oh, wide open. The stem pulled down. Oh, what a move from Baker down the sideline. First down, Horned Frogs. And we saw that play eat up the Bulldogs in the national title game, that route. Going back to the bread and butter. Now, the Bulldogs backing off here. Run play to Tatum. Tries to cut back up, going nowhere. Gain of 1. Clock under a minute now. 2nd and 9 for the Horned Frogs. They do get the ball back at half, so any points here is going to be a huge advantage. And plenty of time. 3 timeouts. Hand it off to Tatum. He's going to get hammered down in the backfield. Loss of 3. 4 actually. TCU takes a timeout. Third and 13 for the Horned Frogs. Clock at 40. Dropping back, Hoover looking. Trying to find a man. He's got... Whoa, and it's picked off! And he's got blockers. The Bulldogs running down the sideline. They're going to take it into the end zone. 69-yard pick 6 for Bray Hubbard. What a play. Yeah, I thought TCU was going to check it down to the running back there right in front, but he throws across his body, and I mean, that linebacker's lurking. Houses it. TCU still 2 timeouts. Just under 30 seconds left. An opportunity to get some points. But a major blow right there, and the crowd is pretty deflated. Five wide now for Hoover. Bulldogs backing off on coverage, dropping back. He's getting blitzed hard, pressured. Wasn't even blitzing. That was just the tackle coming through. just gets the lineman off of him, shoves him out the way. Big hit on the quarterback. He's a little shaken up. Coming out again in the 5 wide. Hoover making the adjustments, dropping back. Got a man on the out. Nice route from James. He catches it. First down. They're going to have to no huddle here. 19 seconds left. The clock is ticking. Man in motion. Looking. Over the middle. It looked like he had someone on the side, down the sideline a little bit down the corner, but catches it for a gain of 9. Timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Probably got time for a quick hitter right here. Get in somewhat field goal range. Drops back. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Oh, and he didn't even drop it. The ball just hit his chest and bounced 10 yards off of him. I mean, that it just hit him right in the face, man. You can't have that happen. Yeah, I don't know if the ball was early. I mean, there's no excuse for that. If you're the receiver there, he was the running back, but you got to catch that. Now we got a touch pass back to Payne. Going, he's got some room. He's got some blockers. Can he get a crease? He does get a crease down the sideline. He's going to score. He makes up for the drop pass and gets a tutty. What a play. I mean, those touch passes are so lethal when you got a defense that's, they're backed off. They're basically in prevent. And he just made the moves. Yeah, he was a starter last year, now the backup. But, I mean, he made up for that drop pass. Because he catches that, they likely just try and take the field goal. P. Cola kicking, there's a good probability he misses it. That's not a shot. That's just the truth of the matter. But he gets the touchdown instead. So I'm sure they're feeling great about that on the sideline. Mississippi State probably deflated. But still a tied ball game here. TCU with the opportunity to go ahead. So we're kind of right back where we were before that pick six. What a momentum swing. Hoover's going to hand it off to Tatum. He had one man to beat. Didn't do it. Gain of 3. Second and 7. Hoover making the adjustments. Dropping back. Got a man out in the flat. That's Tatum. Going to get down to his own 34. 3rd and 1. 9 of 12 today. 191 yards and a passing touchdown. Again, coming off TCU with an absolute banger of a game against the Arkansas Razorbacks in week 0. Not many saw that, but 3-point game at the end. I want to say Pico maybe did kick a field goal to win that, so what do I know about him kicking them? Tatum now with the ball, going nowhere. 4th and 6, loss of 5 on the play. Don't expect TCU to punt it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're at your own 29, 4th and 6. I think if we were at like maybe the 39, maybe the 49, I don't know, the 29, 4th and 6. Defense isn't playing terrible, but we're going to go for it here. TCU, Hoover, the Furry. Dropping back. He's got a man on the drag route. That's Everhart. He gets the first down. He put it on the table right there. The TCU quarterback did. Receiver put it on the table as well. Now, 1st and 10. 3 minutes left here in the 3rd. Tied ball game. ACC versus SEC. We're gonna. Oh, Tatum A little miscommunication there. It looked like he got held up, and he's hurt actually on the play. Comes out limping. He's gonna run off to the sidelines. Yeah, this is TCU in the ACC. Always a big deal against the SEC. But the SEC has more times than not won out. At least in here. So you see Hoover making an adjustment to the play. Looking over for the signal. Oh, and he's got a false start. And how do we get a false start at our own home field? That's just... Can't have that. I'm sure the coach is livid on the sideline. 2nd and 16 now. 3 minutes left here in the third. TCU going backwards here. Drops back. Got that drop stem corner, whatever you call it. 87 down the sideline. Tiptoeing out of bounds. I didn't catch his name. Jalen is what we're going to call him on the catch. Hoover now 1st and 10 for TCU. Dropping back. He's got a man on the seam, and it's almost picked off but broken up. Risky throw there, but he almost fit it in. It's worth a gamble, right? Second and 10 now. They've had the ball this whole half so far. Pushing 3 minutes on this drive. Dropping back. Oh, he's got a man. He drops it. Hubbard lurking right there. Remember, he had one returned for the pick 6 earlier. Third and 10. Just when you think the drive is stalling for TCU, they pull something out on 3rd and sometimes 4th down. Hoover dropping back. Got a man on a drag route down to 4th and inches. A conservative catch there from Jalen. Fourth and inches now. Big play here. TCU in the single back formation. Man in motion. And we give it to Baker. Baker cuts up the middle for the first down. It did what he needed to do there. Gets the first down. Gets up the field. Nice cut. As we're under 2 minutes now here in the third. Just the outstanding drive here from TCU. Really putting it to that Bulldog defense down here in the red zone on the 13. Oh, and he's got a drag route to Pimpton. He's going to fall forward for the first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. He might as well just take the entire quarter at this point. I think we know what's coming here. And we do see it. Payne to the outside. No one's catching him. That's a touchdown for the Horned Frogs. We saw some people join the booth. Is anybody down there on the sidelines? 10-4. (35-28) TCU. I hope Chewy's out there. Fair catch on the kick off. Almost a 4-minute drive there, just really putting it to the Bulldogs. You know that defense has got to be tired, demoralized. This offense coming out cold. They haven't seen the ball since, I don't know.
We got a copy up in the booth.
Yeah.
We have some bad connection down here. Got a Mississippi State fans cutting all the wires down here.
Okay, we got Lewis on the direct snap in the wild dog going to a 1-yard gain there. But yeah, this is the first time we've had the ball since probably, I don't know, 2 minutes, a minute left in the first half. It's been a while, coming out cold. Moore back in at quarterback. Not sure what happened to him the last time they were on the field, but he's back now. Got to drag out to Thompson. He's going to get a first down. And the way I see it, I think this is really going to come down to who has the ball last. I don't see a lot of defense being played out here. And off the Fluff. Gain of 3. Shout out to everybody tuning into the GTR Dynasty. Everybody clicking over from the race today. We saw a Chase Elliott win. Clyde put it on the table. I know Chewy loves it. Right up the middle, only a couple yards there. 3rd and 4 now as the clock ticks down to the end of the 3rd. Will we see a snap here before the 4th?
Hey, when you can watch a Toyota driver step on their hung money like how hung money does,
Okay.
you know damn well it's a good day.
He snaps it. Moore looking. He's rolling out. He's got a man deep. Throws it. Oh, he had him too. Just could not connect. It's going to bring up 4th and 4. I feel like you got to go for it here.
4th and 4.
You might not get the ball back if you don't get it.
Yeah, because like really, you're gonna use all your timeouts just to try to get the ball back.
Fourth and 4 now. Big play here for the Bulldogs. Got a man in motion. He's gonna roll out. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, he does not. Oh my God! What a. Just an absolute cluster. I mean, thought about running it, pulls up, throws it, gets hammered, just throws it at the receiver's head, bounces off the defender. Just a bad play for everybody there if you're a Mississippi State fan. I think I'm losing my voice. Does a smart job and clicks off there. You don't want to try and user that guy.
Now, do you see TCU go into shoe clock mode?
I mean, I think you just kind of take your time and you get some points here. Take as much off as you can.
I think you just throw it on shoe clock, try to run the ball.
Well, if I know Piccolo, I don't think he's going to put it on shoe clock. You know, he's got to make his adjustments. He's going to drop back to throw it. Oh, yeah, wheel route to Everhart. Looks like Everhart got a little hurt there. Kind of limps off with a little Charlie horse. We might need you to mute when you're chewing, Chewy.
Sorry.
They don't call him Chewy for nothing.
That's how I got the name.
TCU now. We're running the clock down, like you said, Chewy. Payne gets the ball. He's going to get hit hard. 2nd and goal. I think if you're TCU, you got to center it and get the points at least. I mean, you run as much clock off as you can, center it, get the field goal. I think that's a great strategy. I mean, you don't want to not run any time off. You don't want to throw it and incomplete, give some time back to him. That's what they're going to do. They're going to run this clock down a little bit, make some adjustments, looking to the sideline, gets the call. Toss play to the running back. That's Tatum. Oh, and he's...
Oh, stop big.
Wow. It's absolutely. I mean, he is... Ugh.
Now, if you're TCU, are you trying to run it here? Or are you gonna pass? Or are you passing?
I mean, I think it'd be smart to center it and just run the clock down, take the field goal. I mean, I say that. I don't know, if I'm out there, if I'm actually going to do that. But from the booth, it seems like the smart thing to do. Oh, he got to RPO it to him. Gets it complete. Gets it, not totally centered, but...
It's close enough, though.
I think I would let some clock run out before I sat here for 30 seconds.
I would just keep clicking. Let that Mississippi State
more time to think about it.
Start sweating.
Oh my God! We get a flag. I think he was just trying to.
He's trying to jump it. That's all it was.
Trying to jump it, didn't do it.
Trying to do the Troy Polamalu
the clock. Wow, a little gamesmanship there from the Bulldogs. Interesting. Hey, save him about 25 seconds. As we see the field goes up and good. P-Cola Gator makes one, make it a 2-possession game. 10-point lead here in Fort Worth. Now Mississippi State, they got 3 timeouts, 2.5 minutes left. They gotta get a quick score. Or you gotta get some people say get a field goal as soon as you can. I don't know. I feel like the score is more important.
Yeah, would you rather take 7 to 8 points or 3?
Yeah, I just think that you could. I don't know. Different philosophies. Like, he is just running around wasting clock.
TCU defense just had everybody locked up, and he played it smart. He waited for that QB to try to come towards line of scrimmage and didn't even try to press him.
Bulldogs got to get a grip here. 2nd and 10. The defending champions dropping back more, looking. He's got a man deep. Oh, he doesn't throw it to him. He throws it on the... Oh my God, what an animation. I mean, he had a man streaking down the sideline if he just bombed it up. That's what I would have done.
But he's no Arch Manning.
Moore's got an arm on him. Like, let's speak. Moore has the power to throw it and stretch it downfield. That's what you don't see a lot from this Mississippi State offense, is just the deep shots. There'll be some crossings and some deep crosses, but no, like, deep shots. You see a screen here, gets it a 4th and 5. This is for the game. You got to keep the defense honest with some deep shots. For the game, Moore on 4th and 5. We'll even see them. Oh, he does snap it. He's got him deep. Evans! He catches it!
Got him. Ooh.
Oh my, what a throw. Just the balls to throw it up there.
The tippy toe catch.
You gotta wonder if he was listening. Like, hey, maybe I do need to take a deep shot here. Maybe I do need to show some aggressiveness. Let it hang out. Put it on the table. And I mean, he threw it to a spot that Evans wasn't even going in. Just straight up usered it. Now drag route from Glover. Gets it to him, 1st down. Gonna have to have some urgency here. Gonna want to save those timeouts. You don't want to use them. Looking. Oh, he had a man open. He has some room. He has some room. He's gonna run with it. Flag on the play. He gets in the end zone. Oh, we get a holding.
There's something back by
tough.
10.
It's tough. They
It's more
play
room
for
to play
more.
with, though.
I think that's just too much. I mean, we had a man on the. Oh, he's running. He's running. You gotta think about, like, do you want to center this and then just kick the field goal?
Then it becomes a one-score game.
Save you some time. But I honestly think you gotta get the touchdown. And I say maybe think about the onside kick. I think that's just as good. Now Moore looking. He's got a man in the end zone. He doesn't take. He's gonna get rid of it. 3rd and 20. I mean, as long as he's gonna throw it, out of bounds or incomplete, save the clock. Get the field goal. But you want to put TCU in a position where, if they have to kick a field goal, it doesn't put you away. Oh, he's going to get the fluff, and he's going nowhere. Gain of 4, 4th and 16. Take the field goal here. Kind of, put you in a little bit of a box, but you got to take the field goal. Up and good. Now, Mississippi State pulls within a touchdown. You got points, that's important. I don't know if you onside kick here. Oh, James to the outside. I mean, they're in field goal range now. Like, TCU, all they have to do is center it, kick another field goal. I think you're better off kicking it deep there. I think if you'd have got the touchdown, onside kick was a good option. But as it stands, TCU running the ball now with Payne. Oh, they're going to get the first down. I mean, that's probably going to do it. There's a CP goal. Not a fan of the true clock option. I'm not a huge fan either. He's going to run this clock down as far as he absolutely can. Look at it, under 40 seconds. Hike it, Payne's, oh. Yeah, but I was going to take a timeout. It's strictly for pride at this point. As the end is near. 2nd and 3 to Payne. Payne to the outside. He's going to get in for another score, and that's going to seal it. The Horned Frogs. They welcome the defending national champions into Fort Worth, and they are going to send them home with a loss. I don't think it quite makes up for a national championship loss, but
Hey, it's a start.
TCU gets a little bit of get back, albeit at home. But hey, it's the way the schedule works out sometimes. Yeah, if you're Mississippi State, this is all for pride here. I mean, you could just kneel it here and, prevent further injury, but, Moore's going to drop back. He's got a man deep. He's wide open, Evans. Oh my, what the That's just, I mean, nothing to say about that. I mean, that was a beautiful throw. Oh my gosh, double coverage. That's going to seal it. Picked off. TCU going to be your winners here, 45-31, as Moore just took a massive hit there. They're going to improve to 3-0. Mississippi State is going to go to 3-1 on the year. See the coaches shaking hands. Brett Knowles, Keith Miller. P. Gator, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you. You hear me?
Yeah, big win tonight. I mean, it's just the run game. Tell us about your running backs and if that was the game plan going in.
Yeah, definitely. I knew I needed some help at running back and the transfer portal. I love Payne. He's really good, but other than him, we didn't have much speed. And then I found basically his carbon copy in Tatum, and I like what I see so far early in the season with the 1-2 punch.
Yeah, and just tell us about right there before half. He takes the pick six into the end zone, and then you come back with a run there, and that was Payne on that. How instrumental are they going to be for the rest of the season?
Big time, man. I mean, if we can't run the ball, we can't do nothing. But in the transfer portal, we attacked offensive line and DBs, and I don't think there's an offensive line out there in our league that's better than ours, and I feel the same way about our group of DBs. So we're going to try to run the rock and stop the pass best we can, and see what the guards notice.
All right, Chew, you got anything for Pico Gator?
Not much. It was a good game to watch. It was fun to commentate until the Mississippi State fans cut all the copper wires. Just ask TCU to have better security next time.
Yeah, we'll try.
Okay. We'll come back to Pico Gator. We'll go to Hell State. Hell State kind of got away from you there at the end. Tell us what more you needed here tonight.
I mean, not happy with the loss, but in reality, it's non-conference. Those guys were jacked up after the Natty last year. We weren't too happy with the decision by that young man to go in there at the end, but I get it. Got to get some revenge, but just got to tighten up on defense, really. I feel like they had a really crazy 1-2 punch at running back that was reminiscent of the old Penn State days last year. You think about both teams that wore navy and white last year, so we got to find a way to stop that. Other than that, offense played a good game. Dante just had to make some plays that he was uncomfortable with, but not much else to really be sour on. I feel like if we get him in the playoffs, we'll beat him then. So there's not really no need to hit the panic button. We took a weak loss in the second user game of the year last year too, and ended up winning the championship. So there's no need to hit the panic button just yet.
Hey, you're not wrong. Chewy, anything for Hell State?
If there was one major thing that you want to be concerned about, would it be just time management, or are you worried about anything along that line?
What was the crowd? Was the crowd a big deal?
Yeah, the crowd was a lot. Like I said, they sold a lot of tickets. They sold out their stadium. I mean, it's a big deal to them to beat the team that stood between them and eternal glory last year, so I'm sure that was a selling point for the ticket office. But, I mean, as far as things we could do better, just run defense. It's just got to get better. I've got to find something that works.
Yeah, definitely. You got to address that. We feel like you did address that in the portal, no?
Yeah, there was a couple pickups. We lost a few guys because, like we said, South Carolina had $20 billion in donors. We'll call it. So we got to
overly bankroll.
We got to hit the living rooms, like their coach would say. But I don't think that. Like I said, this is not a loss where we were just blown out from the start and just didn't have the talent to hang with them. I feel like at times we were better than them. And then I feel like at times they were better than us, I feel like running the ball for us was pretty good today. Fluff picked up a couple bangs, and we didn't want to risk it too much for a non-conference win to have to go the rest of the season without him. So shout out to Peyton Lewis for picking up the load. He had a really good game today too. But not enough, but not too much to hang our heads on here.
That is true. Very bright future for this team. Pico, you got anything you want to say before we close this one out?
No, I ain't got nothing, man. Good game. Hell State, wasn't trying to run the score up or nothing, man. I just was either going to kick a field goal or score there. I knew you had 2 timeouts at that point, so you were going to get the ball back. So I just wanted to make sure you couldn't win it.
Hey, you got to put them in the dirt. You know, you can't let a team come back. We've seen it before here in the GTR Dynasty. We'll shout out to you guys, P. Gator and the TCU Horned Frogs winners over Hell State and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Big Slime 365 in the booth. We got Chewy in the booth. Shout out to everybody tuning in. We're going to catch you guys on the next one here soon for another showing of the GTR Dynasty CFB 26.